You boys look like a weird heavy metal band.
Yes, we are a band.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you play?
Symphonic, post-apocalyptic, reindeer-grinding, Christ-abusing, extreme war, pagan, Fennoscandic metal.
Right. Really interesting.
What up, everybody? DJ Anubis here with you about Time Radio Podcast, doing another trailer reaction. Today, I'm doing Game of Death, Six Doors to Hell. I believe it's a 2024 release. It's going to be released at some point this year. Directed by Timo Rose, or Roses. I can't remember if it's Rose or Roses. Cast consists of Richard Nixon, Sean Sullivan, Brian Yuzna, and Irene Miracle. The plot, I could not really find anything that gave me a synopsis of what this is about, but the reason why I know about it is I know that Fat Samurai Guy did an interview with the director and probably had some of the actors involved, talking about the film. I did not watch his reaction nor the interview because I like to kind of go into these things blind, not really kind of knowing anything about it. So I'll probably go back after I've done this. Watch his interview and stuff to kind of figure out any more information about it. But I can tell you this, Richard Nixon, obviously, is it Richard Nixon or Norton? I might have fucked that up. I think it's Richard Norton. But he has a long-standing career where he used to play opposite of Cynthia Rothrock in a lot of the martial arts films in the late 80s, early 90s. So he was like this tag team with her a lot of times in her martial arts films, like China O'Brien and stuff like that. Very good martial artist. He's done a lot of work. Then you have the most notable name for me is Irene Miracle, of course, from Puppet Master. She's part of the horror franchise, the horror genre. And but apparently with Yuzna and some of these other people that have been involved as producers and writers in horror for a long time, the only thing I could take from this film, at least on the surface, is that it's probably a combination of martial arts and horror. That's the only thing I can really theorize right now, basically, upon who's involved. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's give it a whirl and see what this is all about. I know Fat Samurai Guy was really talking it up. So here we go. This is Game of Death, Six Doors to Hell.
I see trees of green and honeybee.
Nice staff
And
work.
the sun in the sky before I die. I see soldiers in black, not looking back, and I say to you all, soldiers will fall.
will tear you to pieces.
So what do we got? Like a little bit of Raiden action going on there at the end. That'd be kind of cool tie-in, right? Bringing a little bit of Mortal Kombat. So yeah, it looks like it has a little bit of horror elements in there, as well as the martial arts, of course. I like some of the old school attire. Like I'm not sure who the person is in the white like robes and stuff is pretty cool. Very old school, like reminds me of the Shaw Brothers, the Venom look a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of influence all over the place in this, and it's kind of cool. So I do like the mixture of genres. Like I know that for me, like one of my favorite old school like horror / martial arts is stuff like Versus, if you ever saw that back in the day. And then there was another one, the title escapes me, but it kind of surprised me just how like scary and horrific it was and gory. But it was an old school like horror martial arts movie. So that genre exists where they combine both, which is very cool. So kudos to them for kind of doing this. I'm very curious about it. So now I'm definitely gonna have to watch the interview that Samurai did with the director, I believe, and some of the actors, because I want a little bit more explanation of where we're going with this and how we're getting there. So that looks really kind of cool. So yeah, so let me know your thoughts. Have you seen the trailer? I'm not sure if this has been released or streamed yet. So if you've seen it or previewed it, let me know what your thoughts were on this. I'm really digging it, the vibes. So yeah. So as far as the rest of today, I was supposed to do Cinematic Synergy with Kevin Lambert of the Entertainment Headquarters. However, unfortunately, he had a personal issue to handle today, so I can't do it. Maybe tomorrow, Friday, we'll get it done for 93's Cemetery Man, which will be the movie that we have on the block. I'm going to do another trailer reaction. He sent me a movie called The Beast Within, which I'll be doing today. And then Friday, I believe Sci-Fi Century is going to have a stream for us to join to talk about the Aliens franchise and stuff like that. So be looking for that. And I've just got stuff on the plate I'm trying to get out there and get done. I know I'm still playing catch up from MDF and all that, but put out the top 5 albums of the week earlier. So go check that out if you're into heavy metal and rock. And I'll see you next time on the Metal Town Radio Podcast.